Yes, I do.
Great.
Now, I'm not sure. I'm not an expert or anything like that, but it looked like it was a lot in the backpack.
A what?
A lot.
A lot.
Enough to do.
So you felt the smart thing to do in this emergency was to bring it to the city center.
Exactly. Pressure. I've always known you work best under pressure.
Let's take a look.
You're going to be a diamond at the end
Now,
of this mission.
the thing is,
Of course, there's always a thing.
it has to. It can't be taken off of her until
The fuck
you
did
work
y'all
your
do?
magic.
All right, let's take a look at this backpack.
So it's trapped.
So let's cut back to the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm at the bar observing Mullet and Buzzcut
Do we see why I'm such an angry character?
and Brian. It goes beyond the dimensions. It affects every game.
Allegria comes back to the table. You're sitting there. You come back and you can see that like the small talk has died a little bit. Cricket and Branson are just like drinking beers.
Oh my god. All right, so I guess I'll go back. Go back to the table. Go to my beer. Look around. I guess notice that everything has died down, like you said, and just maybe see if I can just try and make conversation with.
Okay, sure, you do that. It's not. I mean, it's not too hard. You can just be like, "So, how do you like Aquawaha?" You know.
Okay, so like casual, like small
Yeah,
talk.
fresh beers have showed up, and
Okay, cool.
give me a perception test for audio. If you have any bumps to audio.
I have audio because I'm
Take
trying to pay
my
attention to it.
Hold on. Do I even have anything to?
Oops.
What am I looking at? Sorry.
You're just base perception, which
Perception?
I think is an 8
All
for you.
right. Ooh.
Uh,
All right. 6 hits and 1 miss.
Oh yeah, no problem. You hear raised, alarmed voices. Whoa, hey, what's going on? There's a problem over here, coming from the direction of the bathroom.
matter.
Of course, because you
Oh,
left
okay.
conception behind you.
You don't notice.
Okay.
All right.
Couldn't even if I wanted to. It's all twos
well,
and ones.
Hoping my teammate will be okay by herself, and then all the conception's there too for possible backup.
No, Conception
Conception
is still in
hasn't
the
come out the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Oh,
yet.
she has. Oh no. As a player, not as a character.
Listen, don't look at me. I didn't know. All right, I got my memory wiped just like you did.
Darius is about to get wiped out of the parking lot, actually, if he screws this up. But
No pressure.
A little renovating.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay, my medic skills, my medic sense kind of kicks off.
Tingle,
Think-
your
yeah, I'm
first
gonna go
responder.
into-
that's tingling.
I'm gonna say, well, maybe I could be helpful in the bathroom. So I was like,
So
I'll
you-
just casually stroll over
So
there.
you're sitting at the table making small talk. It's like, so you like living in a swamp? How's that going for you? And suddenly, Galen is like,
This tank is full. I'm drinking beers all night.
Oh my god.
and goes off in the direction of the restrooms.
Yeah.
Gotta
Okay.
put the little troll under the bridge.
Yeah.
So, okay, seeing that, like, oh god, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to go back to the powder room. This beer is not agreeing with me the way I hoped it would. So,
Well,
give me
Cricket
a
also
second.
stands up. He's like, what the hell's going on? Is Briar still in the back? He's still in the shitter. Let's... Cricket follows.
So everybody's going to the
Oh
bathroom.
Lord. Oh God.
Oh shit, we're all gonna die.
One way or another. Some of us will die on the crapper, and some of us will, well,
The party got split.
So, y'all get over to the restrooms, and of course, there's the ladies' room on one side of the hall, the men's room on the other. The men's room, doors open, a couple of people standing around, like, oh, gee, what's going on? You know, someone's holding the door open, looking inside.
All right, I peek inside. Do I have to roll perception or?
No, you don't have to roll perception. There's Briar Dupain laid out on the floor like someone smacked him in the back of the head with a sack of cement. And squatting over him is Conception Sinaloa,
Okay.
who looks up and is like,
How does she
I
look?
didn't do it.
I did.
Is she a mess?
No.
We'll put it like
Oh,
that.
no,
You don't
it's
see
a
any
mess.
blood.
Huh? Oh, there's no blood or anything
There's
like
no
that.
blood.
Right. Why
Okay.
would you? You have no reason to think there would be.
All
But you
right.
don't see
I
any
know
blood.
there's no
As
reason.
a-
I'm just like, yeah.
As a first responder, of course,
Right.
you're going to look for blood and obvious injury.
Right. Exactly.
You don't see any. Anyway, back to the parking lot. You guys are in the RV with Denise, who hasn't said a word. Just looks nervous. You are like, don't worry, whip out your little toolkit
Don't worry, he's done this like
and begin your
a
examination.
lot of times.
Phillips, give me a screwdriver.
So, what brings you guys here?
You, apparently. Shut up and let me work for a second. What am I seeing here?
Okay, you want to assess the situation,
Yes,
so give me
sir.
your demolitions plus... Well, just roll me demolitions, really, to assess what's going on here. However, this is a build repair sort of thing, and you are in, I'm going to say distracting working conditions, so it's -1. However, you do have the matrix available to you, so you get to add 1 to your roll for reference purposes. So you're back to okay. Don't glitch.
3.
4. This is your basic homemade 2 kilograms of plastic explosive combined with about 6 kilograms of ball bearings in what am I saying, in Ziploc bags. This thing goes off and you're going to turn everything within 10 meters in every direction into spaghetti sauce. It does have a handy digital timer,
What does that digital timer say?
-4. No, I'm kidding.
Well, great game, guys.
I get to keep
It's
your
got one of those
gaming
little, it's got
console,
one of those
don't
little,
I?
it's got one of those little turkey things that pops when it's done.
The timer says 38 minutes. Roll me
Okay.
your demolition skill again,
A little
please.
bit of time.
So, there's a brewery next door, huh?
Hopefully. 5.
You understand immediately that the sort of people who put visible timers on bombs may put false times on them. If you're the guy putting the timer on and you know that the timer is actually 10 minutes too long, then you know that. Whereas someone looking at the timer might not know that.
Okay. Well, right now the why is not really important, so
So you got this.
you're staying.
At least there's alcohol nearby.
Do you need anything from the store?
Really, the opportunity you missed here, Darius, was just to have dashed out of the RV at a dead run
Screw
and then be
this.
like, I'm just kidding.
Oh god, this could go horrible.
This is your basic terrorist special soft target IED.
Okay.
It's been strapped onto an unwilling human delivery system.
Cool. So we're gonna have to disarm this. Great.
Yep.
I don't want to do this.
Is that
Okay.
French? Oui.
Now, this is going to be what's called an extended test.
All right.
You're going to roll your dice. Every time you roll your dice takes 5 minutes. You're going to need 6 hits total, right? So if you roll the dice and get 3 hits, that's 5 minutes. You get to roll the dice again, that's another 5 minutes.
So I got 4 chances to get 6 dice, pretty much.
Well, you've got 38 minutes.
No, I've got
roughly.
28
20
minutes.
minutes.
Well, you were saying something about false timers.
If the
Well,
timer's
if the
set.
timer's accurate,
Whereas
yes.
I'm not going to take that risk, so
Okay.
we're just going to assume that it's not accurate.
Now, you do have your edge attribute.
Yeah.
Steve's been gone a long time. Yeah, Drain the Lizard.
Steve's having a bad day. I have 3 edge.
Not as bad as the guy in the bathroom, at least right now.
I'm not going to burn the edge. I think I'm okay.
All right. Now, by the way, if you get a critical glitch, which is to say you roll no hits, but at least half of the dice you roll come up ones, the bomb goes off. It's statistically unlikely.
And that's bad, right?
We've done so well thus far.
I had fond memories of that RV.
There's 3 hits there.
Okay. How many did I say you needed? 32, I think.
So what, sorry?
I said you needed 6, didn't
6,
I?
right.
Yeah,
6.
right. All right, that's 5 minutes.
want
Just
to keep
watching
go-
that timer go.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, do I only reroll what's left? Or?
No, you re-roll your
Oh, yeah,
whole
cool.
skill pool. Yeah.
Is this where we take a break and wait until it's almost time to go? Is it just like the movies? I mean,
4 more.
Okay. Right. So he just says, "What's the problem?" Oh well, that's well, she's got
See?
a package. He sits
see,
her down.
look, I knew you had this.
Just reaches into a cupboard, pulls out his. How you been? That's okay. This is your basic IED. Terror's kind of special. Strapped to this woman whose legs I once helped saw off. Have you had the crocodile tears?
That was the most of the human that I was carrying for a little
Yeah.
while. and
That
I-
That's most of the human.
At the end of this process, you hear a noise.
Oh.
Boop.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the
Like
timer
that.
stops.
Rubbing my forehead. Okay, so now the why is important.
Please review this Acme product.
Did you enjoy the use of our bomb? How would you rate it? Would you like to leave a review?
Well, we were she was captured, and I was trying to.
This is not the time to be glossing over details.
I'm trying to remember it. I've had too
Okay.
many brownies.
I'm sorry. How do you pronounce that character's name? Bajur. Bajur
Ilana Bajor.
The
will explain to
Swede.
you that Ms. Banks had been spying on Ares Macro Technology, the mega corporation. Again, they own the spaceport at Cape Canaveral and are a major corporate presence in Central Florida. And in a funny turn of events,
Funny.
a radical,
Of course.
a radical communist poly club. A poly club is a fringe political organization, right?
I use that term loosely.
It's not a great story so far.
A radical communist poly club who are ferociously anti-corporation and anti-capitalist. They're called Seize Production, all capital letters. Seize Production! Exclamation point. Although often for short just called Seize. Mistook her not for someone who was spying on Ares, but for an Ares agent. So they took her captive, surgically cut her vocal cords so she couldn't call for help. Then, she tells you all this via email, then strapped this bomb onto her with the idea that they would send her to the soccer game being played by the Ares team. However, because her company has connections with Infolio, Bajur was sent to rescue her, which she did,
That's me.
but did not have the necessary skill to defuse the bomb.
And that's why we're here. Because I knew you were the right person for the job. Because you got skills.
No. All right.
Well, that was a team exercise. I think that went really well. I think we all need a beer.
You can take the bomb off her now if you wish.
No, I'm leaving it right where it is.
It's not me. I'm good.
You just zip that back up.
If you leave it next to my cappuccino machine,
It's possibly diffused. Y'all can figure it
Oh,
out.
it's diffused now.
No, don't do it. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong.
My bad.
But what I am going to do is go back inside and go see a redneck about a pig. Again, don't ask. This is just not my day, all right?
I've been there before, so maybe I can give you some pointers. Or
No.
something.
You
Wait, if
two
he's going to the whole...
are going to do whatever the hell you want, so long as it does not interfere with the current mission I'm on, not this little blow the fuck out of everything side mission you decided to throw into my lap. And by the way, I'm Steve right now.
Steve.
And then I'm leaving without an explanation.
Because Darius
Steve!
couldn't take it anymore.
Darius isn't here right now.
You are not your job or how much money you have in the bank.
And with that, I'm going back inside.
And then you have
pretty
to go
much
back
crossing
looking
the
drunk.
threshold and slouching back down and slurring my speech again.
I wonder what else has changed about Steve. Hi, Steve.
right now, Steve is a vacation right now to Darius.
I
So
live drunk with a vein just creeping out of my forehead.
So I guess that leaves you and Miss Banks sitting in the RV.
That leaves Miss Banks sitting in the RV. I'm I need a stiff drink.
You're a little too
Aren't you?
explodey for me right now.
Why don't you stay right here? Don't
Well-
touch anything.
She can't speak.
But she can't say no. I mean,
She can't communicate via comlink. You get a
You can text, right?
yeah. You get a text message from her that
You don't have
says,
to pee, do you?
"I need a drink."
Oh, okay.
Oh, she said she needs a drink.
Well, come on in. What?
Well, who could blame her?
But now remember, this bomb is allegedly defused, but it's also still like
her.
strapped
Wait, DJ,
to
you
her.
really
She
should've
can't take
just
it off
taken it
without
off of her.
tools, right? So
I'm
she's
not blowing
kind
up.
of stuck
It's not
walking
my
around
problem
with
anymore.
It's messed up.
I know it's not.
She
Mr. Roboto.
I love you so much.
I guarantee nobody's going to stop you.
it. It's in the backpack. It's not labeled bomb. It's a backpack.
Yeah, but if they ask you what's in the bag, and they look.
What do you think it is?
Oh yeah, I should
No, we
point
just
out.
came out from a Comic-Con.
Is there
costume part?
Is, is there guards there that are searching through things?
They have security there, yeah, but
they
they
search-
don't seem to have chem sniffers.
Okay.
They're not looking in bags.
Okay.
You know.
So
Although
I guess
should-
she can't convince.
And I mean, it should be pointed out that
We don't
is-
serve Jaeger bombs. No, you do.
that device is crazy, hideous, illegal. That's like 15 years in prison just for looking at it. So, if she happens to be, searched by a police officer, that could get awkward.
Oh, shh.
Get a drink, bring one
Hopefully it
back.
doesn't go off.
Why doesn't she
That'd be
just
bad.
stay there and you can just bring her the drink?
We'll send you a drink. Yeah. Stay there. No, better yet, go over there.
Yeah.